This is a quick training video on how to log in, access, and make edits and changes to the content of your website. So the first thing you want to do is come to your domain name /wp-admin. When you get there, you want to go to the login screen and enter in your username and then enter in your password. And you can click Remember Me to remember you for the next time, so you don't have to look up your login, and then click Login. So this is the back end of your website, where you can come in and add content to the media library. And so if you want to do it, we want to add in pictures or videos or what have you. It's simply just a process of, you can see all the files that are currently in here. So if you want to add some new images before you get to an article, you can click Add New, and you can either select the drop files here by opening up your Windows documents and then just drag them here, or you can click on Select Files and you can just upload a particular file. And once you do, it will add it to the media library that you can use to post to your main pages of your website or your blog posts. So the first thing to look at is the pages. So we'll click on here and look at all the different pages of your website. And as you can see, all the main pages of your website are here. And if you want to go in and edit a page, you just click on it or click on Edit. And it will bring you to the main content that shows up on your website for that page. And you can see it's at kaycestaehle.com/legal services. So this is a text editor. We actually added a little extra stuff to the text editor to make it a little more user-friendly. But it's pretty much what you would see with a Word document. You can just come here and type in your content. You can select to style it in one of a number of ways. Let's see, let's make that bold. And if you hover over, you can see the different tooltips. Make that orange. Let's say we want to make that a link. So you click on the little link, and you can either choose from existing content. So if you want to link to a specific page, you just click on here and click on the page. And that's it, just click Add a Link. And voila, you've now got a link. So we're going to delete that out, we're actually going to save that. When you are done, you just simply click the Update button over here, and that will update the content onto your website. So we're not going to do that because we made a couple of changes, so we're just going to go back. And you'll see this is for the main content of your website. Let me see if I can. Alright, there we go. If you get a number of pages, you can view them by category. So you can just select all the things that are in the legal services section. And we'll update that. Let's say if you had a number of articles that are in the bankruptcy category. Now this is not blog categories, this is page categories. So you can see all the relevant pages for that. Of course, I don't know why the admin is showing up. Oh, I gotta click Filter. We learn something new every day. And so I filter down to where you have just the bankruptcy page. And I think I have my text set to be a little large for hard reading. Alright, so here is your bankruptcy page. If you wanted to add an image, you just click on a place where you want to add an image, because at the beginning, you can click on Add Media, go to your media library, and let's see, bankruptcy. Now you've got a couple of options. You can add a title to it, and a title is that when you put your mouse over an image, it will show a little drop down that says what it is, or alt text. So let's say someone's using a text browser only, which really doesn't happen anymore. You can type that in there as well, so they could actually read what the image is about. You can set the alignment within the article, or you can leave it where it's at and let it format naturally, and I'll show you how to change that. You can also select the size of the image, and let's see, once you're got the image you want, you just click insert into page. So you see how the image was inserted right at that spot, but you notice that the text is kind of lined up at the bottom of that. So we want to be able to have the content roll up to the top to be a little more evenly distributed. So you can just click on the adjust align left or align right, and it will change where the image goes, or align center. But I don't recommend that one. That actually just did it for the text. So let's hit the I made a mistake. All you gotta do is hit the undo button right here, and it goes right back to the next step. You can go right back there and keep going all the way back until you get to the beginning. You'll see when it's not highlighted anymore, you're at the beginning. So another way to add images to a page or a post, and let me see, I can actually close this. Okay. You can actually set a featured image. What a featured image is that it will more or less just add the image to the page, kind of like as if it was aligned to this position over here. So, when you have your page content, and let's say you want to, this was a new page and you wanted to add it to a certain category of pages, you can set the page attributes. You can say what it's under. You can really start nesting these down. So when you're done that, you just click update and it will update on the site. So the next section is that you're really going to use is the post section. And this is more like for blogging. So you click on post and you can either view all your posts this way, or again, you can filter by category. Okay? You can say, oh, I just want to see all the things that are associated with the blog. Or you can say, I just want to see what's in the bankruptcy blog category. As you can see, these are all the related blog posts that are in the bankruptcy blog. So when you want to add a new blog post, you just click add new, or from the post option here, you can add a new post right here. And this is where you type a new post for your blog on bankruptcy. Lovely spelling. Sorry. So then you can type your blog post in here. Use your styling elements as you want. Come over here and say I want to put this into the bankruptcy blog category, and click publish. And when you do, it will actually publish. What's unique about your website is that it will actually publish page section for bankruptcy. And I'll show you what that means in just a minute. Alright, so we've now published, so it's no longer highlighted, and we can actually go and see what it looks like. And there's one of two ways of doing that. You can just take this link right here, although it's a little hard to do it that way, so we can just go and visit the website. And so if you click over to your blog, you will see that it is not here. So let's click on bankruptcy blog categories, because this is most likely set to not show every single blog post, but just to show a specific number of them. So we'll drill down into the bankruptcy categories. Okay, so I must have made a misstep on here. Let's see. Close that out. Close that. Close that. Close that. You can close that for the most part. Alright, I'm actually going to move this up here a little bit more. User format. So, looks like we might need to add it to the blog and bankruptcy blog. So now that we've done that, click publish. Alright. So now let's go back to the blog and hit refresh. There you go. It's the newest blog post that will show up here. But what's unique about the way we set this up is that it won't just display here, because who really reads a blog on a business they visit? However, when they're looking for information specifically, we set it up so you can get to it in a couple of different ways. So one is, if you're on the home page, people can either click on your bankruptcy section, or they can click on your legal services, or mouse down to bankruptcy, or just click on legal services. And a helpful thing to do might be to either add some links here, but that's why we also put the links over here. So they click on legal services, they now get the option to go into the featured legal services. So they click on bankruptcy if they didn't hit the drop down menu. And they come to the bankruptcy page. And this is your main bankruptcy landing page. But if you notice, it's also put related bankruptcy articles. Okay, this is a little SEO strategy that's very good. Partially it's good because if someone's interested in bankruptcy and want to find out about what you do, well, this now is going to put the most relevant articles about bankruptcy that might be of interest to those folks. So they can click on the specific related article. And there you have it. So going back to the back end, that's pretty much it as far as what you'll need to do. I'm still available, if you have questions to walk through, whatever this doesn't cover. But do log in, give it a try, and let me know what you think. Thanks.